Yay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here. What I'm gonna do today is I'm actually going to be farming Ordo Dockets for my Zealot because I really don't have anything. I was planning on starting the Zealot today because it's already Wednesday and I was thinking, okay, you know, I promised it would happen this week, but I have nothing to my name for the Zealot. So I really do need a variety of gear and all that kind of stuff. So in order to make sure that I can actually get the things that I need, I'm going to spend today farming. So in order to farm, sorry, let me cut out a bit more sunlight. Okay, something's going on. What is going on? Hello, but yes, I am on time today. Just give me a second. I don't know what's going on with my headphones. The hell? Oh, bugger. My headphones unconnected. There. That should solve my problems. Okay, because I knew, like, these things, I bought them for the huge battery. No, I know. Wouldn't matter even if you were digging me. Most days I'm late. Today I'm actually on time. Okay. Great. So what I'm gonna do today is try and farm as fast as I possibly can, because I really want about a 2 mil if I can. Hello, Ilamau. Philip, good to see you. Good to see everybody, yeah. We're going to work hard today and farm as much as I can. Because I want enough Ordo Dockets that I can go and gamble and get good stuff for my character when I do play Zealot tomorrow. So that's gonna be the plan. For now though, I think it's time for me to go put the message in my Discord. Time to farm shenanigans. Okay. And then tweet. Okay, boom. Tweeting done, all my stuff is done. Now I'm going Thunderhammer. Like, I will literally be spending my time on a Thunderhammer. Now, first things first. Quick selection of build. My all-new sail build, ready to go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, all good. I finished all of this stuff, yeah? Oh, I just gotta kill scabs and dregs with melee. I guess that'll happen slowly. Now, first things first, we gotta determine what is the best Ordo Docket farm. If we look at standard Damnation runs, we'll be looking at about 19k, whereas Auric Damnation runs, on average, are double that. So it would make sense. Okay, quick play Auric Damnation. Auric Damnation is probably the best way to do this. Let's go see what kind of mission success rate we're looking at. If the mission success rate is decent, then it should be alright. Also, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. Alright, I think we can get up to 10 likes really early. So guys, if you haven't liked the stream yet, please take a moment to just hit that like button. Let's get these recommendations going for YouTube so more people can come in. And maybe also learn a little bit about farming. Because as far as I could tell... Woo, straight into the fire, I like it. My only thought is, geez Louise, how did these guys let this thing get that badly? Okay. Ooh, straight into the fire, eh?
Target classification. We must drive them out.
Give him the Hanzo arrows. That's fun.
Targets identified. Target marked. Excellent. The beast is killed.
I sense that a new member has joined us.
Ooh, new member.
Indeed.
Nice. Welcome to the family. I don't know why the alert didn't pop up, but okay. Like, Stream Elements recognized it. YouTube didn't even say anything, but hey, sick. I'll take it. Maybe they did it via a video instead. But either way, I'm pretty happy.
I sense a new subscriber.
Yeah. The primary on staff's attack speed was buffed. Did you watch my video on it? But it doesn't matter. Yes, the primary attack speed was buffed tremendously, so that's why everyone's using it now. Because it's very useful and it's very fast. It's a very, like, especially if you miss my streams, you'll probably see me use it quite often because it's very, very effective now. And I highly do recommend it for anyone that knows what they're doing. Because it offers you basically an additional means of, you know, controlling the situation. So I find it very useful indeed. Yeah, I see. Well, yeah. If you didn't know that, then yeah, because the latest update, what they did was they basically made the attack speed like this. And they fixed the animation as well. So now, instead of it being slower, like, you actually see it at the current, like, basically there's no delay. So you can fire rapidly like this, as long as you control your peril, of course. But you can fire relatively rapidly without, you know, blowing yourself up or missing too many shots. It makes it really good for suppressing enemies, because the best part is that it acts pretty much like, it acts as if, like, it's a ranged gun attack. So you can get gunners to duck, you can get everybody to, like, start ducking and stuff like that. So it can be hella useful depending on what you're trying to achieve with your staff. So yeah, it's pretty damn good. And it's just a very good tool to have in your arsenal. Like, maybe you don't have your assail ready, you can just absolutely spam it to get rid of a sniper or get some shooter enemies duck in. Yep. Definitely 100% useful. This is just a normal high intensity, I see, okay.
Like the Emperor! Indeed!
Some folks, though, they're not too happy because they feel it demeans the value of a sail, but I tell you, those people, they just don't understand that there's different tools for different situations.
I concur! Red neutralized!
Every tool has its place in the arsenal, and proper knowledge is what's important. You know, you use it correctly, you'll devastate your opponents. You use it incorrectly, you're gonna be a fool. Hey Vikram, good to see you. Don't forget to like the stream, guys, if you haven't already. We're just like 2 likes away from 10. I'm sure you guys could hit that button for me. I'd be very grateful. Send me some of that love.
Agreed! Success! Dead trapper!
Just want to help Psyker.
Can anyone help? Red gunner! A healing station!
Oh lord.
Indeed!
Cracking demon head.
Displeasing enemy advantage! Defensive protocols applied!
Oh lord. These guys are a bunch of... Okay, if you see a demon host, it is a wise decision to go downward. Okay, please do not be a fool.
The only answer to this profane life!
Whatever.
Agreed! Onward! Warriors are hot shot in Tulsa! Delivering mercy. Ready yourselves! Aha! Indeed! Shield up! Take shelter! I concur! Just doing my duty!
1-2, long cast.
The enemy is embedded! Agreed! Scout gunner! Scout gunner! I advise against unnecessary inhalation at the present time!
I love how the enemies from up there can shoot us too. Lovely. That makes sense. Phew. Short sum up.
I concur!
I would suggest you watch the video, Lucas, because at least you get the full information. You should decide for yourself after seeing the video. That'd be my recommendation. And watch my video. My video is published for your information. Crit last gun build? No. I'm pretty sure that the best style for it is plasma gun. Of course, you could also use the revolver still. There's like other options in the voice of command build. If you watch the video, it'll pretty much explain all those things to you, because basically the voice of command right now, and especially with the recent buffs to the plasma gun, you probably don't want to be using stuff that is non-heavy.
Agreed!
Because the plasma gun can go through terrain, go through your teammates. It's really one of the most efficient guns right now. if you really want to kill people and you really want to destroy the enemies that you have. Yeah, that is probably your best bet. So last guns are okay, but they will fall short a little bit because, quite frankly, they require high levels of accuracy. So you really want to play one, you can. It'll work just like with any other gun because the recent buff obviously improved its damage tremendously, but due to its lack of penetration, what happens is that it's the second that you have somebody in front of you like an Ogren, and everybody likes to play Ogren, you know, you sort of get into this situation whereby, okay, I can't do shit right now because my shots are being blocked. You know what I'm saying? So that's why everyone right now is currently just using the plasma gun, because you can shoot through, like plasma gun or revolver, both of them have good penetration. You can just kind of shoot through your teammates and just absolutely wipe out your opponents. Yeah, hot shot volley last would be fun, but like that's the kind of equipment that only Casterkins use anyway, so I don't know. I think having it in there would invalidate the so-called recon last gun, because it would be quite a high-powered thing. Nah, the thing about it is that there's some that are good, some that are bad. Like, the thing is, just because it unlocks later doesn't mean it's always the most powerful. There's always good options and bad options. Yeah, I highly just recommend, even a baseline plasma gun would outperform a last gun right now, because the blessings don't really matter, it's more the perks that matter. The blessings are much less important on the plasma gun. So you can theoretically have a great plasma gun without even investing that much into it, even if your blessings are terrible. Because the strength of the plasma gun comes from the fact that it's just a blind weapon. It's a blind fire weapon that you can literally ignore. Like, even if all you did was just aim in the general direction of your target and like fire, you still do well, and that's what's crazy about it. It doesn't require any effort. You see, kind of like with the Surge Staff, why the Surge Staff is one of the best staffs for farming is because I don't have to aim. I'm not wasting time. Even the like half a second that would be necessary for me to aim my Void Strike, charge my Void Strike, I'm saving all of that time, which improves my overall TDK, which in turn improves my overall kill speed and farming speed. Alright, so here, like just as an example, I'm able to benefit my team massively and very, very rapidly simply by just doing this.
Execution warranted. Wallet existence is over. Sibling. Thank the Emperor. It is silence. Indeed. Annunciating denouement.
As you can see, any time that I don't have to waste aiming is time that I can better spend, you know, just charging my attack, attacking, that kind of thing. You really don't want to waste that time, you know? Yeah, I mean, you don't have to worry too much about the plasma gun, Wawa. Like honestly, just plug and play. The plasma gun, like as long as you got the perks are what matters, right? I would suggest getting a plasma gun with the same perks that I have first. The perks will just get you what you need to just get you like started, and then after that you can worry about blessings and slowly start farming up what you need from the gacha. So I absolutely understand. But yeah, the plasma gun is just so good right now because of the recent buffs that you can just go in, like as long as you got the perks right, those are what matters. And the perks will actually help you do most of the one-shots. The blessings are just extra, mostly.
I concur.
Yeah, I mean, but that is something that I've always mentioned on my videos. So I don't know how many of my videos you've checked out, but if you check out a lot of the videos where I actually demonstrate the plasma gun, or the streams where I demonstrate the plasma gun, right? It'll basically show you. It'll basically show you how we fight, and sometimes teammates do steal a lot of ammo. Unfortunately, that doesn't really help the situation. So in situations like that, what I'll usually do is I will just immediately... Oops. I will usually just immediately focus up on meleeing certain enemies instead, so that I can save ammunition, time, things like that. It works pretty well, and, you know, doesn't cause me too many problems. Oh, Lord. This is why I say again, I really love the sword staff, because it's like it's like requires no skill. Compared to the Void Strike staff, which you have to apply skill. Like right now, the way the game goes, right, if you really want to do Auric Damnation as fast as possible, and like farm fast, the best way is to just play a low skill build. Plasma gun, Surge. It's hard to give up these builds because they require no skill. Hey Boog, what's up? Boog, make sure the people like the stream, okay? Counting on you. I need them likes so we go out to more people. Yeah, fair enough. If you can, try and watch some of the veteran streams. I also did a coaching video on the plasma gun, so you might want to watch that video as well. I don't know if you have watched that, but yeah, if you're only focusing on my veteran stuff, you should probably watch as many veteran streams and videos as you can. You'll learn a lot. I promise you that. It's never a waste of time. I mean, I know time is limited, but I promise you it's not a waste of time. Up to you, though. If you want to only focus on the video, that's okay. Just make sure you at least catch the gameplay demonstrations or the coaching videos if you can. They'll help you a lot. If you can't do the streams a lot, that's fine. But in that case, right, then I recommend probably not watching the Psyker streams. You might want to tune in more to the veteran streams. Unless you want to ask questions, that's fine. But you should definitely tune in for some of the veteran streams, or even watch them back later, and it's totally fine if you want to watch them later. It can really help you with gameplay and show you like the techniques that we use, especially with the plasma gun and stuff like that. And that should theoretically help you get some more advanced gameplay going, depending on what you need though. Huh? You just learn the lore you want to learn lore, you just read it, man. I mean, you can read it from anywhere, like, there's like the Warhammer fandoms, wikis, things like that. I just read a lot of lore over there. I'm not sure why you said that Asia is not being that invested in Warhammer 40k, like, I mean, lore is all over the internet. I mean, how do you read lore on other like products and stuff like that? You just search the internet, right? Yeah, pretty much just Google it, buddy. I have literally never even heard that question before, so I'm very confused. Because most people would just read lore just by going on the internet, right? Unless there's some different way of learning lore that I'm unaware of in Asia, because I'm Asian and pretty much everyone here would just Google it. YouTube videos explaining lore, I mean, those I recommend not watching those, because a lot of that's crap. And the best one used to be like this comedy series, which was If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device. But that was more of like a comedy type parody kind of thing, but it wasn't really like good lore. A lot of the videos explaining lore are dog shit, so I really don't recommend them at all. I've watched a few dozen of them and they suck so badly that I'd rather read it myself. The best way to get like funny lore though, like watch the lore but also have a good time, was this place called 1d4chan. But sometimes it gets taken down for some unknown reason, so like it's not always online, but I have thoroughly enjoyed myself on 1d4chan. Literally one of my favorite places to like read that kind of stuff. But only because those guys are so angry that it's hilarious. They focus mostly on the tabletop, but it's hilarious. Like the kind of shit that they write about the Imperial Mankind is so funny. Oh, you're talking about, like, if you're talking about the tabletop scene though, I don't recommend it. Like, it's an expensive hobby. I don't know, I'm poor, so I would never play or even touch the tabletop. At most, I read a bit of the lore, but I would never actually like touch the tabletop or play that game because it's just way too expensive as a hobby. Like, and I'm not that interested in wasting hours of my time to play a tabletop game. If I'm gonna play a game, it's gotta be online. It's gotta be something I can truly stream and really enjoy. So rolling a bunch of dice for hours is not my idea of fun. But to each their own, I suppose. Yeah, fair enough. I see. Welcome to freedom. Let me see if 1d4 chance still exists.
Now they will learn justice the hard way.
I'm gonna check.
For the Emperor!
Meh. Screw the tabletop. Like, literally, I will do, like, I'm willing to support, like, anything related to Warhammer that is not related to it, that is, like, as minimally related to Games Workshop as possible. So that means I'll never invest in tabletop. But, like, the games like Darktide and all that kind of stuff, I'm down. I am there. I am your boy. But anything I can do to avoid, I'm telling you, anything I can do to avoid Games Workshop, like Plague, I will. Oh, damn.
But I still draw breath. Hurry along now, sibling.
There we go.
Was strong. I was strong.
Rannick will be impressed. I'll be sure to tell him what you did here.
Fair enough, Nate. Enjoy yourself. To be fair, if you want my opinion on what's the most effective Zealot, it's never the dude with the flamer, because flamers are just so unnecessary right now. There's always so much horde clear for most character classes, so I always prefer the Zealots that have the Thunderhammer. Any books that I like? Gaunt's Ghost, I suppose, but I haven't really read books in a very long time. Honest to God, I haven't read books in a very long time. Ah, yes. 1d4chan does exist again. So, give me a second. I'll go put it in chat. And thank you guys for liking the stream. Very good to see 35 people here. I hope more of y'all will come in. So if you want to read anything about, like, for example, you can just search up like Space Wolves in 1d4chan. They have a hilarious article talking about the Space Wolves. I love to read from 1d4chan because although it's comedic, it's so freaking funny. Like, some of the shit that they write is hilarious. Yeah, I just don't have the time, Albert. I work 8 hours per day on streams. I do videos in between, and I've got to spend time with my family. So right now, because I'm trying to succeed really hard as a YouTuber, I focus all of my time on my craft only. That's why, like, I don't read any of the new stuff. Like, the last time I read a book from Gaunt's Ghost or even listened to anything like that was 3, 4, 5 years ago. Right now, I just don't have the time at all. Like, any other time that I'm not working on content, I'm spending with my wife. But, you know, that's just how hard I work to succeed at this business. That's why, you know, I'm always very grateful for the people that, you know, join as members, try to sponsor that kind of stuff. Yeah. But most of the time, I don't really bother too much about, like, books, lore, things like that. Just don't have the free time. Maybe someday. If they did a direct port to game like D&D is to Baldur's Gate, possibly. If it's something I could play on stream and entertain people, as long as I've got the viewership, I'll play it. Basically, for me, all of this is to earn money. I do YouTube as a job, so as long as I'm earning money, I'm happy. If I'm not earning money, then I have no idea who this Mylene Power is, but I'm sorry. If you're not a channel member, you're not coming in. If anyone in the chat is Mylene Power, please take note that you have to be an honored or prestige robot if you want to join me, or higher. Higher tier, of course, is much better, but yeah. Lurking is fine as long as the sound of the stream is on. If you guys watch the stream without sound, I don't get paid. Don't mute the tab, don't turn off the sound. The sound must be on, the stream must be playing. The best way to do this is leave the volume at like the lowest possible setting. That way the stream doesn't bother you and you can just carry on with whatever you want to do. Lurking is fine, I don't mind that. But what I do want is, can we get 10 more likes on the stream if we could? Or just 8 more likes? If anyone hasn't liked the stream yet, please hit the like button. I'd be very grateful. Every single time that you guys hit the like button, it helps my stream go further.
Everyone will be shooting at you.
Space Marine 2? No, not unless somebody pays me to play it. My rate is 50 bucks per hour, but literally anyone can sponsor it. If somebody wants to see it, or if the devs themselves want to see it, my rate is open. Hey, Vladimir. Just so you know, I will play anything you guys want. As long as somebody foots the bill and is willing to cover me for my time. And for viewers, I usually do a discount. Like, I'll usually charge $10 less than I would a developer. So for example, if a viewer said, hey, play this game right now, I say, okay, 40 bucks per hour, I'll do whatever you want. You know? Well, thank you, Andrew D. But yeah, as long as somebody pays me for my time, it's okay. It's just that I wouldn't give up, like, I wouldn't give up viewership just to play another game that I'd have to pay for, you get what I mean? Because there's no sense in that. Like, I already own Darktide, my viewership's good on this. Like, for me to play another game, how many people will watch? That's what I want to know, you see? So I usually won't play a game of my own accord unless the time is covered. If somebody covered the time, I would happily do it. And if the viewership is good enough, then I will do it, like, without pay for the, like, the subsequent sessions. But for the first session, it must be covered, because I usually, like, I'm not really going to be taking risks with my rent money right now. Usually the only time I do take risks is, like, let's say, like, when my viewership initially on Darktide was so low, it was like, back when it was unpopular, it was like 10. So I was like, you know what, okay, I'll take a risk with other games. So I went to Diablo, stuff like that. Then Diablo fell off the map because Season 1 sucked ass. At first it was going really good and I was making some decent money off it, then it sucked ass. So now I'm pretty happy with what I got on Darktide. So I'm not really looking to shift unless, like I said, my time is compensated. It's a simple system because I do this for a job, so literally anything is on the table as long as I'm paid. And like I said, I'm open to viewer sponsorship as well. If somebody really wanted me to cover something and they were willing to foot the bill for my time, I'd happily do it. And I always charge viewers $10 less than I charge developers per hour. And for me, it is a job, so I don't see why that should be a negative. I'm a very money-focused dude, and I admit that. Because for me, personally, there's no joy in, like, doing this kind of thing. No, it's all about money. And I openly say that. I don't do this for passion. I don't give a shit about passion. I will do anything I'm paid to do. Because for me, this is how I feed my family. This is how I take care of my family. I'm sure you guys can understand that. I'm sure many of you guys work a job where, you know, you may not feel valued or you may not enjoy what you're doing, but you do it to feed your family. So for me, I'm open and honest about this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say, oh man, I do this for the passion, I'm such a nice guy. Now fuck that shit. I don't need to tell people that I'm nice or whatever. No. What people need to understand is that I'm an extremely high quality dude, but I'm focused on what earns me cash. So as soon as something stops earning me cash, I will stop playing that thing. But as long as it's earning me cash, you can be assured that I'll deliver the highest quality stuff. I'll work my ass off for you guys. That's why I put in like 12 hours of work per day. 8 hours on stream, 4 hours on videos. And I will never put in anything less. I will never give you guys anything less than my absolute best. Like I said, for me, it's what I do in life and it's what I do to feed my family. Like, if that's what it takes to pay my rent, make sure my family's taken care of, make sure we got food on the table, I'll do it, you know? Because, I mean, look, I'd love to be a rapper, but rapping isn't going to pay my bills right now. So streaming does pay my bills for now. And my music career, you never know when that'll take off. It's like a slow burn process. But like I said, I'll always work my ass off until the day that I can just, you know, take care of my family easily. I'll just work my ass off. Yeah, exactly. I'm just very lucky that in this case, Darktide at least is not annoying to play. So like, if it was like, I can't even imagine like if I was famous for like, I don't know, some shitty game that was like grating on my mind to play, I'd probably hate myself doing this job every day. But at least with Darktide, there's a lot to explore, there's a lot to think about, and the community's really nice too. So in many ways, I am very blessed compared to a lot of other YouTubers. Like, there's a lot of people out there, even in Darktide, who will chase the fame but be very dishonest with you. I don't want to name their names because I avoid drama like the plague. But there are several people you'll notice, they've got very low subscriber counts. Their videos get like 6-10 times my viewership. But you think about it, right? I'm feeding an entire family and paying my rent off just my 2-3k viewership per video. It makes you think that these people with like 60-30k, they should be making about 10-12 times my income. How come they're not streaming every day on YouTube? Because I think they'd be making a lot more money than I am. Just for a viewership alone. Ah, oh, that's right. Because unlike me, these people are fake. That's why I try to tell people, you know, sometimes you just gotta be aware that a lot of people who do it for the fame and passion, they're not gonna be honest with you, and they're not gonna care about you either. They're doing it for a whole different reason. They're doing it for ego. For me, it's about quality and a job. So yeah, I might be money focused, but at least you can. Hang on 1 second, let me take care of this guy. At least you can be sure that you can always trust my shit, because I'm never gonna lie to you at least. Okay, where's that sniper? That sniper is somewhere that I cannot see. Shit. I can't kill him. I just have to hope he doesn't shoot me. The Ogren went up there. Okay, I'll just stick with the Ogren up here. For me, this is probably one of my favorites for farming because it's the most brainless Psyker build. Like, the Surge Staff doesn't require any aiming. And of course, Assail itself is like auto-aim, auto-homing. Like, all of these factors make this one of the easiest to play because you don't have to think. So if you're talking about speed farming Ordo Dockets, like, because I want to prepare for my Zealot, which a lot of people have been asking me for, like, content-wise, I think that it probably is best to play a build that you don't have to think. So either this one or the Plasma Gun Veteran is probably your best choices because, like, these two builds do not require any effort. Like, they require the least effort in the game because the Plasma Gun can shoot through targets. And this build, no effort. Like, I can literally just charge my staff and shoot in a general direction. And it's gonna, like, hit a target. So, like, this is... I mean, it's not the strongest, but you don't have to think. So there's, like, no brain power required. Like, it's so easy, you know? So if I'm farming, I'll usually use a build like this because Void Strike is very strong, but you need to aim. Trauma also is very strong, but you need to aim. So, like, both of these require a bit more mental power. But with this Surge build, I can literally talk to you guys and read, well, most of my chat. I'm still missing chat, of course, like, during the intense situations because I have to concentrate on Auric Damnation. But, I can at least read a bit more chat, you know? Oh, well, there's a lot of people that think my job is actually fun, JB. But, and it is, don't get me wrong. I love talking with you guys, but you know what I find? I find that interacting with you guys is way more fun than the game itself. Like, sometimes I just love talking to people, like, even if they may not like me, or even if they don't like my attitude, like, I just love talking to people, whether they like me or hate me. It's just very interesting to meet people, talk to people, like, that is the most fun for me, you know? Compared to, like, the game itself is just mechanical at this point. It's just, you know, I know what I'm doing, I'm relaxed, I'm having fun. So, I mean, for me, like, the game is just meditation at this point. What I really enjoy is being able to talk to you guys, you know, get to talk about my life or learn about you guys' life. Like, that is more fun for me, you know? League of Legends is awesome, but I'm not skilled enough to play that game. Like, I think that to be a popular streamer for League of Legends, you have to be very good at the game. And I'm not that good, so unfortunately, yeah, I don't think I could be a League of Legends streamer. Thankfully, Darktide is, like, has, like, some builds like this where I don't have to think about it, you know? So I really enjoy the fact that I don't have to think on builds like this. Well, thank you, Wild Hunt. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I always appreciate you guys. Oh, I think, sorry, Albert, I think Boog answered your question, but yes. The more wounds that you have, wounds just basically divide up your health into more segments, which means that it's only important if you plan on getting hit a lot, or if you plan on taking a lot of damage and going down a lot, which you really shouldn't be doing in Auric Damnation. So that's why I don't really worry about wounds. I just focus on my actual health. That way, like, I never get downed, you know, because in Auric Damnation, either way, when you're playing at the highest levels, you don't want to focus, you don't want to ever be downed. Because if you're down, your team has to res you, and in a lot of situations, that can usually be a death sentence. So you just want to be careful. It's better to learn the mechanical skill, dodge around, that kind of thing, and, you know, succeed in that way. Oh, League of Legends as a brain killer game. Dude, League of Legends requires, like, honestly, so much skill and thought that, like, I respect people who can play it, man. You know? If you're talking about brain killer game... The last time I remember a brain killer was RuneScape. Just go mining, like old school RuneScape, where I used to mine for hours and hours and hours. I still don't know how I used to play that as a kid, man. But, you know, that kind of shit, yeah. That is what I would consider a brain killer, because it's like literally no brain activity at all. It's just today I feel like, you know. Ooh, that was unfortunate. This is what happens when the team is not prepared with enough anti-armor.
Don't leave comrades behind!
Oh, and the other one is down there, yep. What a shame. Yeah, fair enough. Well, that's a shame. I hate Auric Damnations when people are not clued in on how to play. Okay. But yes, thank you to those of you who respect my grind. Like I said, you know, there's a lot of people that I think will never like me or enjoy my content because of the way that I talk and the way that I am. But quite frankly, I'm a very, you know, chill kind of dude. If I could stream a game out of passion for an entire month, but still earn the equivalent of 60 average viewers, what game would I stream? Honest to God, right now, if I was to pick a game that I wanted to stream right now, I would actually pick, I would genuinely, right? I would actually pick, what's that new game? Starfield. I was really interested in playing that, but I knew I would get like no viewership on that one, so that was unfortunate. But it is what it is, you know? Hello, Nina. You hate my content? What's up, Paxi? How you doing, homie? Jimmy the Cockroach, what's up? Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Keep hitting that like button. Alright, every time you hit that like button, that's gonna boost my stream up, you know? But again, thank you all. Like, I appreciate the people that watch me and understand where I'm coming from, because, you know, I get it. Like, I'm not stupid. I know that the way that I talk rubs some people the wrong way, but at the same time, I'm just really happy to see many people enjoy my grind set, enjoy my mindset, they enjoy what I do, they enjoy what I bring to the table. It feels good. It feels good. So, although I might not be the most famous or the most recognized, I'm always happy to see people enjoying my content and, you know, being willing to work with me. I might go over to Asia region though, because I don't know, this region's not doing it for me. Well, it's true, Boog, but I mean, I'm sure you know from my Overwatch streams, we get like no viewership on a Saturday night, so yeah, it's pretty sad. That's why a lot of streamers get pigeonholed into the games, because a lot of people only watch for the particular content they want to see, not really for the streamer themselves. There's a handful of my fans that will definitely always watch no matter what I do, but how many of y'all have actually hit the subscriber bell button and clicked the notifications to all? You see, when I do my Overwatch stream on Saturday and it's community night, I see who comes up and who shows up, And that's why I know that, look, there's only a handful that are gonna watch me no matter what. But at the end of the day, you know, it's all a decision of the people themselves, and it's okay. I'll just keep streaming Darktide and, you know, doing well on it until such time that something else comes along that can beat it out. Well, I'm happy to be teaching people what I can, Candy Sora. Like I said, as long as I get the viewership, I'll be here. As long as I get the views and the money, I'm right here to help you guys. That's why, although a lot of people say, are you going to check out this game, are you going to check out that game, I'm like, if it's sponsored, for sure, you know? If it gets sponsored or somebody pays me for it, hell yes. Anything is, I'm open to anything, anytime, anywhere. Any dev can come tomorrow and say, I'll pay you 50 bucks per hour, can you stream this? I'll say sure. I will never reject any offer. And the same goes for viewers. Viewers is always a $10 discount, but if anyone ever wanted me to play anything and you were like really willing to, you know, make me do it, I'll do anything you like. Whatever it is. But for now, I'm just happy enough with Darktide and the viewership I get on it. Now, don't get me wrong, I really love my Oceania region, but unfortunately, Oceania region sometimes doesn't have, like, all the most skilled players. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that, Scott. I'll do my best to teach these varlets what's up. Got my word on that. I'ma deliver that pain right up. Thank you so much. Here's some love for you. I know it's love in the middle of combat, but thank you so much, Mrs. Scott. You have no idea how much those mean to me. Sometimes the little super chats, the little tips that I get, you know, that's what keeps me going. Because that's what tells me that people really like what I do, and it just, you know, like, how could I ever give up the Darktide community for this, you know? 8 hours a day, no problem, man. I love the Darktide community.
Super chat.
This is what it's all about. You know, I haven't found a community, honestly, across all the games that I've played that is nicer than the Darktide community. Diablo 4 was great, but unfortunately, like, that community died as quickly as it came. That and Darktide have been the only two communities that I've thoroughly enjoyed being a part of. Ooh, okay, that is bad. That is bad. That is bad. That is bad. That's bad. Let's not touch that, shall we? I know, right, Lazy? That was ultra close, man. I am really not gonna try and tickle that demon host. You know, I want to tickle my wife, not the demon host. Hell no, hell no. Don't be going around tickling no demon host. All right? Very bad for your health. Very, very bad for your health. What is the max stamina one can have? You can have as much stamina as you want. Just like you can have 3 + 3 stamina curios and add 9 stamina to whatever you have. So there's no limit on stamina. You can have as much as you want. But I mean, there's usually no point in doing that. Some people have done it, but yeah. You know, honestly, the penance stuff, I stopped focusing on it. Because like, it was way better for me, right? To just, like, in my opinion, what I did was I just bought, like, the sets that are the equivalent of the penance sets. And that's what I did instead, because it just made so much more sense. This is what happens when you ain't got no anti-armor. Alright, your Psyker has to take out everything by being a technical god. Oh yeah, I mean the crushers won't usually go down even with something like a surge staff. But it also depends on how good your team is. Like for me, this team is not that great. Let's see how these guys handle a Plague Ogre. Let's see their skills. Because last I checked, this is high intensity. Okay, they managed to get it. Good job.
They're in gold cover. The heretics' punishment methods are as inefficient and barbaric as their beliefs.
It really depends on the server, to be honest, Nina. So, some servers have better players in general. Some servers do not. Like some servers, you get players that like kind of like this. Because we share, like the Oceania region shares its server with like some of the other Asia regions. You tend to get some players that just maybe they're not that good, or they're new, or they're overconfident. Like, look, I'm an Asian gamer, so I'm gonna say this very openly. A lot of Asian gamers are a little bit overconfident in what they do and what they know, and they think they know what they're doing. But this is a lot of our Asian gamer pride talking, and unfortunately, that does result in serious situations where players, you know, end up like this. Corrupted, damaged, all that kind of stuff. If you know what you're doing, you move fast, you don't waste your time, you follow the carry. Aw, thank you, Wild Hunt. I seriously appreciate that. Thank you guys.
This way!
I'm gonna drop some hot freestyle raps after this, alright? Thank you so much for helping me to celebrate this love.
We can't come back if we continue.
Hangar ventilation system X14.
I've got some great freestyle beats I can put on.
I said it's a super chat.
Thank you kindly. It is a sincere appreciation, Wild Hunt. Thank you.
I urge you not to leave.
But yes, it definitely runs in the blood of Asian gamers. A lot of people, like I myself included, sometimes, you know, and people have said it before and I openly admit to it. Yeah, sometimes I can sound a little arrogant because, well, I mean, for me, it comes because I know what I'm doing, but at the same time, it's very easy to sound arrogant. It's very easy to feel like you know more than other people, even when you don't. You know, for us Asian gamers, it's our culture. It's our culture to be absolute badasses, but at the same time also, sometimes we screw up like that. Like this ogre, I don't know what he's doing. Like this is not the way anybody should be playing this game. You know, especially not at Auric level. Like everybody's splitting up, doing their own thing. Like this is very disappointing to see, you know? But this is also something that I kind of expect. Unfortunately, some folks are just like that, you know?
The door is
Tracking. Tracking.
Like, you see people just not marking targets. Whew. Well, I'm glad you got one. I mean, that sounds like pretty damn good stats, bro. So use it, Candy Sora. Use it well. Dueling Sword is great.
I'm no medic, but that looks bad, Brute. The hound is neutralized.
Killing to do! You were made for the whole world, yeah?
Left team. Targets identified. Agreed. Ranger! Ranger neutralized. Ranger!
Good one. One way, Ranger! Come on!
Ranger now!
All this fighting, I've worked up a big...
Well, I mean, nothing wrong with the two, though. Like, if you... Oh, I mean, unless you don't like the two, then, you know. You got no choice. Just gotta kind of go with it. Ooh, dear. Oh, we had a veteran, but the veteran's dead. Lol, typical. You wanna know why? Because this veteran's not using a plasma gun. Had he been using a plasma gun, this wouldn't have happened. Had he been using a robot build, this wouldn't have happened. You know, this is why I say there's a lot of people out there who think they know the game, or they think that I want to play the game this way, I want to do this way, I want to do that this way. You can't. You know, I know people don't like to be told you can't do this, you can't do that, but unfortunately, we're talking, this is Auric Damnation, you know? You can't do a lot of things that you want to do, even if you want to do them.
Just doing my duty. Hostiles incoming. Moonwalk.
Oh, come on. Darn. This guy better hope that he can clutch and res all of us, cause yeah. And the other Ogren, I'm not quite sure what happened there, but why is he going back down? Oh dear. Yep, no, I knew it. Fail. I love one-stabbing the muties and the hounds. I don't know what gun the vet's using, but I'm pretty sure it's a shitty auto gun. Because, like, look, the auto guns are good, but you have to have skill. Again, this is something that I expressed during my video. A lot of people are like, but I love this auto gun, it feels so good. I'm like, yes, you do realize it requires more skill than the plasma gun. No. There is no auto gun that is good for any kind of game. If you want, like, look, when it comes to playing with randoms, right? You need to use the thing that is the easiest in the game to use. This is why even with my surge staff, like, I can't carry these guys if they're that bad, you see? If they're trash tier players like this, you can't carry them no matter how hard you try. So how do you survive and how do you do it? You gotta give yourself the best chance, right? So to give yourself the best chance, choose the plasma gun. It shoots through targets. You can just point in a direction and it kills everything in that direction. You get what I mean? That's the key. That's the key. You play any other gun, an auto gun will require you to, okay, so you got to use the raking fire build. You got to be behind the enemies. What if you can't get behind them? What if your team is so bad that the enemies are pouring in and you cannot reposition yourself? What are you going to do then? You see? It doesn't chew through ammo, dude. Plasma gun is so easy to use. Just learn how to conserve ammo. Like, as long as you're not wasting shots firing blindly. No. You watch the streams where I play plasma gun. Watch and see if I chew through ammo. I rarely chew through ammo, dude. And you will never blow yourself up, dude. The left click, the primary fire, assuming you don't charge your gun at all, it will never blow you up. It will automatically vent at 100%, so it's impossible to blow yourself up. Oh my god, it's Newton and Juggernaut. Like, for real? Oh lord, these guys are gonna be bad. Oh my god, it's Ines too. Wow, I've got all the worst players from the Asia server with me right now. Oh lord.
150 lies in enemy hands. It is broadcasting a Psyker technique, Contagion. The underlying signal weakens.
Guys, I think this is gonna be history's worst match. I'll try my best, man.
Intel indicates a
But based on what I'm seeing, I'm pretty sure it's over already. Holy balls. Holy balls. Auric Damnation is definitely the best money for time, but Newton is one of the worst Ogrins I've ever seen. He is a trash tier player. He literally got us damn near killed several runs ago. This Juggernaut guy was the first to go down last round. And Ines, I'm pretty sure that's the one that when me and Rena were playing, like the guy had a shit fit about not grabbing plasteel when you don't really do that in Auric Damnation, so yeah. When do you charge the plasma gun? When it's like 0 heat, or let's say around 40-50 heat, and you really want to shoot through a whole bunch of targets, like a large number of armored targets or something like that, that's when you charge it. Otherwise you don't bother charging. There's no method. I'm just checking which mission gives the best Ordo Dockets, and quite frankly, it's Auric Damnation. But Auric Damnation unfortunately contains players that are not very good at the game, so you would think that Auric Damnation would have some of the best players in the game, but no. It's all Ogrins using fucking rumblers instead of kickback, which is the strongest weapon in the game right now for the Ogrins, based on general knowledge. And you just get people that are just inefficient.
Emperor's mercy administered.
Hey, Vikram. Congrats on becoming an honored robot, my man. Yeah, kickback is just currently the best choice. I don't know why these people still want to run Rumbler. Like, yes, I'm aware it's still decent, but the thing is, like, it's kind of like the whole debate about, like, auto guns versus plasma gun. Yeah, sure. And auto gun's fine. You can use it if you want, but it's a higher skill requirement. And, like, why wouldn't you use the simplest option, you know what I'm saying? Like, fun is a factor, but I'm pretty sure winning and getting big rewards is fun. Or at least it used to be back when I was a young gamer. I don't know about the current generation, but when I was a young gamer, winning was fun. Winning is what we like to do, so that's why I would always only pick whatever gives me the highest possible win rate. You know, anything less than that just isn't useful.
I sense a new member has joined us.
New member! Thank you, Candy. I almost said Cody, I don't know why. Sorry about that. Thank you, Candy Sora. I am very, very appreciative of all you new members. Welcome to the family. So Vikram, you want to join me for the farm? Now that you have the right as an honored member.
Even you must
I would
see
not
Darktide's
mind.
beauty now.
See why I prefer the open sky?
Yes, are you okay, Teen Titan? Yeah, later tonight I'll be fine. Because I'll be farming for sure. So yes, you are more than welcome. I'll be happy to speed farm. As long as you don't bring along any weird builds that'll get us killed, sure.
Away from that bastard! Dead in a wave of filth. Beauty! Dead and gone.
Oh lord, he's a veteran using the Akatran. Okay. Okay, I hope this guy is at the skill level that I expect for Akatran type play. Akatran type play requires some decent skill level. More so than Plasma Gun anyway, so let's hope he can handle it. In the meantime, I'll try and take out everybody that I can. Using my incredible skills. Are you seeing the sheer number of specials I'm deleting on behalf of this team? Yeah. Fair enough, Vikram, I understand. Well, no. For me, because I don't have a lot of blessings on the Zealot, I'll be searching for the ideal plasma guns. Sorry, the ideal thunderhammer. So I think I might run out pretty fast. So I'm gonna try. But that'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'll start my Zealot runs. As you can see, Ines is always delayed. I'm not gonna go and support them. Learn to keep up with the team, Ines. The one thing I cannot stand is any teammate that slows the team down. Hurry up. Don't waste time. Like, if you lag behind the team because you're searching for stuff, terrible. No, I didn't Nightshade because Halloween is me and my girl's anniversary, so we did not
A healing station.
do anything last night. Yeah, dude, I've done that dozens of times. It's so good. That's how I always tell people, like, there's no point in... Oh god, Newton, come on. Are you for real? Let's get going. Like, I cannot stand the teams that waste time. I mean, Eviscerator's nice, but, you know, Thunderhammer, bro. Thunderhammer. There's something about wielding a Thunderhammer that speaks to my soul, so... Of course I'll make an Eviscerator too. But I gotta try my luck with different things first, you know? I'm gonna try it out. Figure it out, because I've seen so many Thunderhammer Zealots do so well. I guess I gotta try. Maybe they just need robot methodology? I don't know. But it's the only weapon on the Zealot that has truly interested me on a primal level, so I want to give it a go. See if I can maybe make it work for me. Maybe this is not the same Enos as before, no. The last Enos was not competent. If there's a different Enos, then I feel bad. Slightly. I've kind of been dissing the shit out of him. But it could be a different Enos, because the last Enos I remember was not a competent Psyker. At least not to my knowledge. This one at least is doing their job as a Smite Psyker, which I can respect. I can respect anyone that does their job properly. But Newton, I can definitely say I will do my utmost to keep him out of trouble. There we go. I love that one stab. It's so good.
Target neutralization.
Of course, Newton gets caught, as expected.
The only answer to this profane life.
Impressive!
Your compliment is gratifying. Good guy.
I might actually just take Thunder Hammer and Revolver. I'll use the hammer on the hordes. I'll use the heavy swing of the hammer on the hordes.
Beauty eliminated. Isolating targets. Stab shotgunner. A first-rate hit.
Yeah, the hammer is, I'm pretty sure, designed for bosses. I'm just gonna grab the revolver just in case, because although the flamer might be good, I feel that it might be lacking in range, and in case I have to be the one to snipe, you know, I want to be able to take the shot if I need to.
It's dead now.
Okay, let's get these guys through this.
Follow me. Reaper. Hofbürger is dead. Surrender. Attend! A healing station! Breakdowner! Held it!
Mutiny's dead!
Breakdowner! Medicate station!
If these guys could heal, I'd be very grateful. Eviscerator plus revolver, understandable.
You are locked together.
I myself want to try that. Like, it's definitely one of the combinations I want to try as well.
Focus, and we may endure!
No, it's not game-breakingly OP. No, veterans must always have ammo regen. It's the most important thing. Why wouldn't you help your team regenerate ammo? That's like literally the main purpose of the veteran, I tell you. Any veteran that doesn't bring along ammo regen, you know, I will scold them. Even Atomica. That's why I like Atomica. I always scold them like, hey, why you don't have ammo regen? You know, it's very important to me at least. I feel that ammo regen is crucial to any good team. It's not game-breakingly OP. It was the original purpose of the veteran, and it is something that, you know, all veterans must understand. That look, that's how you serve your team. You know, if you choose not to serve the team, oh, I'll call you out every single time, Philip. 110%, bro. Yeah, poor Juggernaut over there getting thrown around, unfortunately. But oh well, that's what happens when you don't.
Winter braces!
The abomination is no more!
There. And like these guys getting attacked by a crusher, but they don't even mark it. Like that I cannot stand. Like, look, if you need help or you're not very good, that's okay. Like I will never rag on somebody for that. But if you're getting attacked by a crusher and you literally don't even tag the crusher so that I can take care of it for you, what the hell? What the hell, homie? Mark your shit. Exactly. Exactly, Neo Luna. Mark your shit. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, the people that don't mark shit, I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, okay, you cannot do it by yourself. I don't fault you for that. I don't fault anyone for being new. You know, everyone's got a learning curve. Everyone's not that great at the game when they first start. I understand. You know, I'm with you. I'm here to help you. But holy hell, help me help you. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, some of these people, like, you don't have the technique to like instantly delete stuff like I do. Sure, that's okay. I'll help you. But please, mark your shit. Stab your feet.
Help me, beloved. Help me.
Yeah, you should always have your tag bind it to your left click. Not the tag wheel, by the way, just the quick tag. Bind it to your same as your primary fire. It's usually one of the easiest ways. Oi!
You stay near me, don't want you getting.
Yeah, that's why I always tell people, just mark your stuff.
I don't want me getting hurt either.
I see, Vikram. I look forward to seeing some of the other builds as well, like this heavy sword and revolver as well. Please send me your builds on Twitter and Instagram. You know, just give me details of your build or a screenshot of it so I can see it. Me. You don't need to use any complex videos. I'm just happy to see your build. I can figure it out from there. Alright, share your builds with me if you want me to try them out for your zealots. Tomorrow I'll hopefully go through some of that stuff.
Metaphysical intrusion reduced. Continue.
I see now what happened. They literally chose to go down this way. Okay, whatever. Never use the ladder, guys. It's usually a surefire way to get yourself and your team probably killed. Because a lot of people don't realize how complex it is to actually go via the ladder. But thankfully I'm skilled enough to keep up with these losers. Come on, you nerds. Marking should be included in default. The game doesn't really teach players where to tag Borg. That's why actually, right, in my newbie guide, one of the things that I mentioned as easy is like just put the tag on. Basically, to learn this game, right, it's best to watch pros like myself and then also learn our tagging, binding stuff. Like me, I instantly bind, because I bind my tag to my primary fire, right, I'm always tagging no matter what I'm killing. So it makes it very easy for people to see exactly what's in front of me, what's threatening us, stuff like that. It makes a lot of sense and it works really well. So you try it for yourself and I promise you you'll never go back. Some people say like, oh, it clogs up the screen. Don't believe those people because they're liars who don't play at the highest skill level. You know? But unfortunately, multiple tagging would be a bit too OP. So they'll never implement multiple tagging, my friend. They'll only implement single tagging because I think it makes more sense to only single tag because that way it's like saying this target needs to die. If it's multiple tagging, then the whole screen's gonna be painted red. Some people might not even know where to focus. So yeah, definitely Borg. I understand the difficulties for players a lot. And again, this is why, like, although I trash talk a lot of these people, I also pity them because some of these people, maybe they just don't watch streams or they don't know I exist. You know, I feel sorry for them not learning the true ways, you know? Because it's not easy. Like, if you don't have a pro to really teach you a lot of stuff, it can be kind of hard to figure stuff out. That's why, like, the people who usually attend streams, right, they always have a higher skill level. And they see it often in their games when they attend my streams. Then they feel like they're carrying their games. They're like, why? Because they understand the technique. Especially those that learn Psyker from me. Like, it feels easy for them to be able to do the kinds of things that I'm doing because they're seeing it live, you know? Like, basically, like with the Surge Staff, like I've been always teaching people, you don't even have to think. The Surge Staff is one of the easiest weapons in the game because it has no aiming. Like, even if I just want to shoot in a general direction, like, I can just do something like this with my Surge Staff and nothing will happen. Nothing bad will happen. It's like just shoot, throw, shoot, throw, shoot, throw.
Elimination protocols engaged.
No effort required.
No voices. Visual on the ground.
That's very true. Yep. And then those players that think that they're very good, they suffer from hero syndrome, you know, without trying to learn. Yeah. Even I can admit, I've got a lot to learn. Like, okay, Psyker I don't, because Psyker I'm the king. But for veteran, for Zealot, people are always teaching me new ways to play. Like, I might not be able to apply the same things that they do, because obviously they're more skilled than me. But there's always a lot to learn. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is truly power. You know? But at least these guys did better than the previous teams, the Yahoos, that couldn't even do the basics, you know what I'm saying? So at least they get a GG. Newton has semi-redeemed himself. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. Do you use the shell that sets people on fire? Like, when do you use the shell that sets people on fire, and when do you fire the shotgun? But yes, I will give it a try. Actually, I've been thinking about that as well. The Cantrell shotgun definitely is a choice that I was considering. Understando. For hordes, like, do you use the fire shell for hordes at all? I'm just curious. Because the more that I learn, the more that I can do. Anyway, I think I owe some serious freestyling to the people. So, guys, let me do a little bit of freestyling for you guys. For all those people that super chatted, you know, all those lovely people that you know, showed that love. I'm gonna be updating the rankings for November by tomorrow. Alright, so let me be the one to do a little bit of rapping for you guys while we head back to the Morning Star. And thank you to everybody who also liked the stream. I see we got a lot of likes today. It's really good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, let me put on a slow beat for you guys. This is a rap beat for me to tell my story. See, there's a reason I bring the heat. It's all because I know the sense of defeat. I've been down underground so many times. It's like a seed sprouting out from the concrete. It's like somebody knew. It's like somebody knew. It's like somebody knew who I would be. There was a time. There was a time. There was a time when I couldn't even make rent. And now every time I pay it off, I feel like I'm stunting on my hands. I feel like I'm doing handstands. Every single time it makes me feel like I'm on the roof. It makes me feel like I'm on top of the world, and this is the proof. So thank you to everybody who made it possible. You guys are the ones that raise me up every single day in my dreams at night. I think about the ones that are putting me in the spotlight, keeping me shining every single day. I would not be here, not for every single one of y'all that keep me playing this game, that keep me steady with my aim. If you think I'm ballin', you gotta understand that this is something that I started with. Rap was the thing that saved me because this was my therapy. There's a lot I gotta get out. There's a lot I gotta get out. It's all inside my heart. It makes me feel like I'm fucked up right from the start, because I was never somebody impressive. I never really got any opportunities, cause I was trying so hard just to survive. I was trying all my best every single day, because I knew I had to get it off my chest. But ain't nobody cared about a guy from the ghetto, so here's my best to the people that gave a shit about me. Here's my best. So one more time, let me say my thanks. I wouldn't be doing this if not for you guys pulling rank. If not for you guys telling me that I can fucking make it. And that's why I'ma stay in my place until I see the thorn and I'ma take it. That's what I'ma do every single day. So don't you ever go away. I hope you're here for the show, cause this is all I wanna say from my heart to the people that I play with every day. So one more time, let me just say a big thank you to all these people that just became members or super chatted. Let me thank the lovely Wild Hunt, Vikram Bao, Candy Sora, and damn it, why is this thing in the way? Scott Walker, thank you so much. All of y'all will be in, well, updated into the rankings, obviously, because as you know, each month we shout out the top supporters, and it's a new month. So we'll be updating the bigwig supporters with the current rankings. Thank you guys so much. It is an honor to have all of you with me. All right. And like no joke, if you have plus unyielding, full bore, purge the unclean, you hit all the fire pellets. Nice. I will try that. I don't know what blessings to get on the cantrail, but at least full bore I know is a good idea. Purge the unclean, not heard of that, but unyielding damage, maybe some maniac damage might sound good. I think that might be a good idea. But yes, okay. Sounds good, sounds good. I'll try and roll all that, but like the idea, like for me trying to roll all that, I know I'm gonna need some extra skill. Anyway, I'll wrap some more after the next round. Let me hit another Auric Damnation run. I'll go back to my native server. Hopefully we can find some good runs there. Switching back to my earphones. Oh, it's a Zealot talent node. Okay, sure. In that case, that's good. Then I just need to worry about full bore and unyielding and maniac. Good. No respite. Okay, understood. I'll try and remember that. Let me put it into a notepad. Got it.
Manufacturer HL1736 is heading towards a power system.
Okay.
Thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage.
I'm willing to try it. Thunderhammer plus a shotgun sounds good.
So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Cryonic rods can
I'm down.
You'll find some in the control room. They're strictly for emergencies. I reckon this qualifies, don't you?
Alright, let's get some Ordo Docket farming going. Okay, 1 second, by the way.
I don't think my lungs were designed to operate in these temperatures.
Try to act like soldiers for a change and stow the wind jet.
Had to switch over because it's getting so hot in my room. Had to switch over to my shorts.
There's a release nearby.
Yeah, it's a new month, but it's okay, Nightshade. You already do so much for me. You know, later in the month is fine. You're trying out the Orc trying out Orc with shield. Ogren with shield, yeah. If the Ogrins might be sad, you know, if you call them Orcs. Thank you, Nightshade. Appreciate that tremendously. I thank you for supporting so many people.
I sense that a new member has joined
So
us.
many. We have few.
Thank you, Nightshade, for your
I
continuous and
sense that a
unyielding
new
support.
member has joined us. I sense that a new member has joined us.
You guys will hear the alert 5 times now, but thank you very much.
I sense that a new member has joined us.
Power supply interruption. Okay, can do. Oh, Plumpy got it. Nice. That's very
I
lucky.
sense that a new member has joined us. I sense that a new member has joined us.
Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. It is a tremendous honor, Nightshade. Thank you for being a creator. Thank you for thinking I'm a
I
creator.
sense that a new
That is worth
member
your time.
has joined us.
Oh dear. Very good. I just realized that is a horde.
I sense that a new member has joined us. I sense that a new member has
We
joined
gotta
us.
wait.
I sense that a new member has joined us.
Wait. Thought it was only 5 alerts. Yeah, okay, that's 5. That should be 5. I thought it was doing more than 5 for a second, which is kind of wild. Although, that does sometimes happen. Okay. Okay. Thank you kindly, my friend. It is sincerely
I
appreciated.
sense that a new member has joined us.
Thank you very much for supporting. I really appreciate it. Sorry, chat. I'll have to catch up in a little bit. Oh dear. These guys, why did they not move past the demon host?
I sense that a new member has joined us. I sense that a new member has joined us.
Very, very silly. You never like if your demon host is a problem, just like go
I
past it.
sense
It's
that
not
a new
hard.
member has joined us.
That was silly.
I sense that a new member has joined us.
Guys, guys.
I sense that a new member has joined us.
If some could just follow protocol. I'm bleeding out.
I sense that a new member has joined us. I sense that a new member has joined us.
Why does Rannick stay on ship? If not join fight?
Someone has to hold things together.
I sense that a new member has joined us.
Make sure that every single weapon you bring in the game does the highest possible damage. Yeah. Nah, they're not trolling. They're just really bad at this game. like, if you're good at the game, right, every single weapon you have should instantly annihilate a demon host. Like, even if not, you should be able to deal significant amounts of damage. This is the difference between people who bring efficient equipment or people who don't. Like, I want to play what I want to play versus an actual build, you know? Like, this is where...
This way!
Like, if these guys, like, don't do moronic shit, maybe we might get through this. Okay, did they follow? Good. For once they actually followed. That's impressive. They're learning.
Indeed.
Like, the one biggest thing that I find is that when people see a demon host, they panic and they don't move fast. Just cross it fast, and then you can do your usual stuff. You know, nobody will get mad.
Keep to the conveyor. You'll reach the overseer's office soon.
My build, look for my assail build. It's the most recent assail build that I posted on my channel. Works with the Surge, Void Strike, and Trauma Staff. Come on, y'all can go a lot faster than that.
Your aid's welcome, if rough.
But yes, it is the most recent assail build posted on my channel. It says patch 14 on it, and you should be able to see it. Assail Psyker patch 14. All of my builds that I use are always on the channel. I never ever fail to post my build. Ah, fair enough. Thank you, Neo Luna. Yep, no problem, man. I hope you enjoy it. It's a great build. Works very well. It'll literally help you carry teams. Welcome to the Cool Bots, BVS. Thank you very much, and thank you, Nightshade, for your lovely gifted memberships. I sincerely appreciate it. This is high intensity. Okay, Gauntlet with power supply.
I sense that a new member has joined.
Okay, so now what we have is a situation we've got multiple armored targets, right? Okay, good. At least they brought crack grenades. See, this is where crack grenades are super useful. And voice of command as well. I didn't know they were running voice of command because I didn't see the buffs until now. Not bad though. Hopefully they're not running the revive one because that one's utterly useless. There you are. Need more cosmetics so you can pimp out your characters. Sounds good. I hate power supply interruption too. And yes, I am a fan of more cosmetics, but like I hope that they make the character sexier, to be honest, because like I just don't know why. Like it's not like the 41st Millennium doesn't have sex. So why wouldn't people want to look cool or awesome? It makes no sense to me, but you know, whatever. Apparently in the 41st Millennium, looking hot doesn't exist, which I think is silly. And right, the flashlight should be on everything. It's silly, but whatever. Power supply interruption is the dumbest condition because I feel like, why do I want to play a game where I can't see anything when they put so much effort into making the maps look awesome? Like, what was the point? I don't understand the rationale behind it. But oh well. Like, ventilation purge, fine. At least you can still see stuff because it's just fog. But I'm not a fan of power supply interruption. I think it's silly. Because it makes certain things mandatory, and it's always one of the annoying auric conditions that we have to deal with.
Indeed.
You're dead.
Why are you fucking made it?
So hot I think I'm gonna melt. But we're almost to cool.
Neutralization commenced.
Like, again, because of conditions like this, right? It's why auto-aiming abilities are so strong. Can't see anything? No problem. Surge Staff can still shock anything in front of you.
Moving to better ground. Confirmed. Rocket down. Grenade out.
Okay, survived.
Delivering mercy. Such torment.
Please tell me that's
I
not
didn't
human
know.
outside.
Yep, everybody thinks that they know the map until they can't see anything. And that's when it sucks. Use the perk stick to illuminate the dark. I can agree with that.
Get your data interrogators set. We need to unlock the system, prime the crowning rods and get them into position.
What?
Agreed.
You've never had power supply interruption? I mean, it can be in normal damnation as well. But yeah, it's mostly in Auric Damnation because it's a very annoying condition to deal with.
Execution warranted.
Yeah, honestly, I just like this mission mode is just weird to me.
Medicate station.
To me, it's such a strange game mode.
Data interrogation rate acceptable.
Focus fire.
You know, I have to use their popping heads
Interrogator refuses to
to light up the area.
commence.
I concur.
I sense a new subscriber.
Ordo Dockets are mostly for gambling. So like you want really good equipment, you gotta keep gambling in Brunt's Armory. So that's what they're mostly for. The only reason I even care about them is so that I can get the best possible gear. So when I go on my Zealot, I don't want to be like... I don't want to be using subpar gear. So in order to get good gear and good blessings, I'm gonna have to gamble, gather my plasteel and all that.
Psyker exploitation faltering. Connection lost. Compensate.
Targets identified.
Stop, Gunner.
Agreed. Buzzing. Oh, buzzing. Buzzing. Indeed.
You need meds, sir. Tough. Can't keep you down, sir.
Good fella. It's scaring me.
The Enforcer trained me well.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, time to chop them all up.
Unusually foul victory of death! I concur.
The damn thing.
Agreed.
Fight on our hands.
Away from that bastard! Bastard! Dead and gone. Cover me!
Burning out, putting Russians to death.
Okay.
Data interrogation imminent.
It is hard to find perfect gear. I mean, depending on how hard you want to go. Like, if you're only gonna do, like, say, Heresy, up to Heresy, then you don't need perfect gear. But if you're gonna do, like, Auric Damnations constantly, like, the difference that gear can provide is pretty huge, so yeah. That's the only reason I'm focusing on Ordo Dockets, because I can get quite a large amount just doing what I normally do. Ooh, dear.
Rob me. That's a long way.
You die! Held it!
Outstanding.
Oh, they want to go down there. Okay.
Indeed. I concur. For the cause!
Yes, different weapons are very annoying to get. Like plasma gun, yeah, like you said. Well, for plasma gun, I mean, in general, what makes it strong is the perks. The perks are what makes the plasma gun mostly strong. So the blessings don't matter as much as the perks, to be honest, for me, in my opinion. But I get where you're coming from. Woo! Like a bunch of bats. You see their eyes lighting up in the dark? That shit great. One, two, cast. 1, 2, cast. Okay.
Executing. Agreed.
It's gone. Pound eliminate your
Indeed.
There, moving through.
Even if we can save the manufacturer, I reckon the workers have had it.
Construction will be accelerated. The machine will be built.
Yeah, you can explode with the plasma gun.
Machines are nothing without hands to operate them.
Blaze away is pretty okay. I'm not against it. I like Gets Hot though, because Gets Hot works so well for me. But yeah, if you can get Blaze away, it's pretty alright. If.
Attend! A healing station!
Here we go. Get the crowning rods into position.
Medicate station! This way! Disengaging!
Just kidding. Whoa. Yeah.
Move into ambush position! Agreed!
I don't dare stand.
Excessive force authorized!
Ah, damn.
Can anyone help?
Kindly. Thank you.
Target pacification. I concur. Stop flavor!
Using all blood.
Looks bad. Heal now.
Just like a dread.
Cap bomber!
Okay. Just for safety, I'm gonna go after the Medipack. Medicae, sorry.
Targets marked. Magnificent work, Ogren! Muti neutralized!
I'll move with Dalek.
Now trigger the system flush.
Okay.
I concur! Medicate station!
Authorizing extraction.
Okay. Made it out.
I confess, it will be a relief to leave this place.
I think you mean 360 base stats, yes, but also look for the best possible base stats. Yeah, 350, 360 is the right idea, Plumpy. That is the ideal. If you don't get to that level, it's probably not going to be as good. But the total item rating doesn't matter, guys. Just so you know, like a 515 can be as good as a 550. It doesn't really matter. It's just about the blessings and perks that you have on it. Some people will have certain blessings and perks that are more suitable. The bolter is not bad. It's just not as good as the plasma gun and the revolver. The plasma gun and revolver both function better than the bolter. One thing about the game, the only thing that I would probably change about this game is, honestly, power supply interruption. I want to be able to see, because there's no point playing a game where I cannot see. That makes no sense to me. Now, before we go on for a couple more runs, allow me to do a little bit of this. Let's see. I'm gonna mod my list. The top tipper list is now open for November. I'm just gonna put our rankings in. November's Big Wig support list. Let's see. Scott. Gonna put a few folks in there. Yes. There we are. Good. Thank you guys so much. You guys are all very, very amazing people. I appreciate those that have supported this channel so tremendously. Thank you, thank you. But yes, max level is 30 indeed. So, I've already finished updating our list for November's top supporters. Thank you all so much for being such great and wonderful people. Let me now also perform again for you guys so that, you know, because if you guys are going to show this much love, then I've at least got to give something back, right? Let me see. This is always a good one to do. Before we go in for the next round of killing. Good night, Neil Luna. You have a good one. Sorry. Almost forgot. Gotta switch to my earbuds. Thank you, Nightshade, for all those lovely gifted memberships. I appreciate it tremendously. Hey, here we go. Let my words be the words of pain. Twisted drowned by the fall of rain. Got me trapped in my own brain. Caught my demon so I never wanna change. Stuck on a drugs, I'm just insane. Everybody hates what I became. No one likes me cause I paved my own path in my own way. Fuck all the haters, yeah, just get dumped. Clouds of fans who get so pumped. Showing up to everything I make. Yeah, y'all know that the anger's fake. Why it gotta be that you can't relate? Is my life more than you can take? Wishing that you could live this shit, but you would live it if you were lit. 16 hours that grind all day. Passions when your workers play. Never run out of things to write, cause every song is a mental fight. Trapped in a box that I don't like. Self-hate is now internalized. Worrying got me spinning sad. Wishing I could sleep just like I died. Wishing I could sleep forever. Yeah. Wishing I could sleep forever. Let my words be the words of pain. Twisted drowned by the fall of rain. Got me trapped in my own brain. Caught my demons so I never wanna change. Stuck on a drugs, I'm just insane. Everybody hates what I became. No one likes me cause I paved my own path in my own way. Fuck all the haters, yeah, just get dumb. Clouds of fans who get so pumped. Showing up to everything I make. Yeah, y'all know that the anger's fake. Why it gotta be that you can't relate? It's my life more than you can take. Wishing that you could live this shit, but you would live it if you were lit. 16 hours that grind all day. Passions when your workers play. Never run out of things to write, cause every song is a mental fight. Trapped in a box that I don't like. Self-hate is now internalized. Worrying got me spinning sad. Wishing I could sleep just like I died. Wishing I could sleep forever. Yeah. Wishing I could sleep forever. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Well, that's okay, LSD, if you find it gross. That's a you problem. Thank you very much to the kind people that contributed your lovely, lovely super chats and memberships. Alright? If you guys want more of my music, you can find me on SoundCloud and Spotify. There you go. Alright. Thank you to everyone new who has joined us as well. Alright, let's go and hit another Auric Damnation mission. Time to rock and roll, people. Time to rock and roll. Okay, replied to a comment in between. Ugh, people with names like that. That is really not cool.
You're heading into the torrent. Ranix identified a target that wants eliminating. The target's holed up in an enforcer station, using it as a fortress or something. You'll have quite a walk to get there, but good news.
I will usually run with anybody that is an honored member or above. Like if I'm just farming or if I'm testing a build, but it's not like a after patch test, because the only time that I don't run with members, even if they request it, is during after patch tests. But otherwise, as long as somebody is an honored member, so as long as their rank is honored member, prestige member, yeah, they're usually okay.
Oh, catch a lungful of that! Rank don't begin to describe it.
I'm blocking this dude so I never encounter him again. That's disgusting. How dare he even try to speak to me? No, but I'm not like, it's the dude with this kind of name. This is disgusting. If you have this type of name, it's not a joke. Right? That kind of name is disgusting. I'll be reporting this guy to Fat Shark later. Fat Shark really needs to implement a report system in the game because nobody should have a name like that. Yeah. I don't care how much they recognize me. That is disgusting. If you have a name like that, it's not something funny, it's not a joke. This is something serious. It's a crime. It's literally a crime. And you know, these people want to use that as their name? No, thank you. Sorry, not sorry, but that's disgusting. Yeah, I don't care if they're fans. I don't care how much they donate to me. If you have a name like that, I'll block you. Straight up. That is not a joke. Criminals are disgusting. If you want to be a criminal, like if you want to be an actual criminal, okay, no, that's disgusting. I cannot stand for that.
Is that a horde? Oh, good. Sounds like snappers.
There are certain lines that nobody should cross, even if they find it funny, you know? Like, I think that's just disgusting. And because we know that this is Oceania region, it means it's somebody from the Oceania region, my home region, deciding that that is a humorous name to put for their characters. No, I'm disappointed. That's absolutely distasteful. Live on my stream, you're seeing somebody with a name like this. Well, good thing I met him today. I can block him forever and I'll never encounter him again. Yep, from our home region. Nah. But anyway, back to positive vibes. We'll just pretend he doesn't exist. Like, if he goes down legitimately with that name, I'm not saving him. I don't care if we fail this run. I refuse to support anybody that has that kind of system. Like, I find that the Warhammer community is a good one, but there's a lot of people that, unfortunately, they know that Fat Shark doesn't really punish, so they troll because they know they can.
Neutralization commenced.
Smokescreen is okay because, well, if there was no Psyker to take care of the armor targets, Smokescreen would be a very bad choice, but because I'm here, it's okay. Like, I can have some synergy with it to like remove certain problems. Like, they can use it to, I guess, stop some individuals. And by the way, the person with the horrid name is a Psyker. I'm even more disappointed because that's my home class. My apologies, guys, for you guys having to put up with this. I just don't want to ruin the game for the other two people, but yeah, this is disgusting. I hope so, because nobody should have this kind of... Like, it literally makes me physically uncomfortable to be in the same room with somebody like that.
Lost snipers are always welcome.
Ah, shit. Well, it's a good thing the run's over.
Requesting aid!
Well, that's what I expect of a guy with that kind of name. No skills, and probably the people playing with them also disappointing. On to the next. I'm not even mad about losing that run because, no, that is literally the God Emperor saving me from having to sit through that even more. Yep, goodbye and good riddance. Oceania region. I'm in Australia right now. I'm currently residing in Perth. Bit of a slow town, but it's got very nice sunny weather, so Western Australia. Yep. Throw some salt and move on. You know what? I'm going back to Asia region. Screw that. That just turned me off my home region. I'm just gonna go to Asia instead. At least, even if they have weird names, I can't understand what they're saying because it's just boxes. Alright. Okay, onward. Oh, I see. Yeah, you might need to select your region as best you can. Catch you later, Vikram. You have a good day. Loner Zealot, huh? Meh, they're fine. Like, to be honest, with this build, I can probably carry them to the bitter end. But yeah, Loner Zealots are very normal, so I expected 3 Zealots, 1 Psyker. This sounds like the start of a very interesting movie. Catch you later, Vic.
And we need it working again. Reports indicate some sort of demonic infestations involved. Purge it and get that smelter online. The Lehman Russes produced at HL 1736 were a vital part of Rendell's plans, so get to it.
I suppose he might be going for them one-shots. Well, if he does it well, I wouldn't say you. I'd be okay with that. I'm legitimately okay with anybody that can one-shot a monstrosity for me. Or a demon host. Anyway, this is gonna be a high-intensity shock trooper. Let's do it.
We're at war, and the war demands machines. How that demands is meant isn't pretty. I concur.
Take for the supply elevator. It's the fastest way to the smelter complex.
If we work as a team.
Just kidding.
Shotgunner!
But based on how fast they ran off, I have a feeling that this is gonna end badly. The only problem I find with Zealots is that they always take independent action. Like, I don't need independence, I need team. And if they can't be team players, then they really shouldn't be playing any sort of team game. So that's usually my only problem with Zealots. Like, honestly, I don't have a problem with whatever build they take, but it's a red flag when they don't fully work in a team, you know? I expect full team play at all times. Free me from the net, guys. It would be fast.
Engaging multiple targets. In a wave of fear. It's dead now. Hot stuff now. Repent. Monsters exploded. The sniper is slain.
Always running the prayer skill, nice. A chaos side? Nah, probably not. Like, I'm not that interested in being on the chaos side, for me at least. Yeah, team play zealots are very important. Like, those are the good zealots, because they, like, help the team, make sure that everybody's okay. Like, that to me is the right way to play, you know? Like, if the snipers are a problem, why don't they just... They literally could just kill them. But it doesn't look like these guys are very good. Oh yeah. I did not know that that could go through the thing. Jesus Christ, how much effort do we have to put in just to kill that? And of course, one of them brought a flamethrower.
Idea if they'll find hope or horror.
Oh, there goes one of them. These guys were so not ready. These guys were so not ready.
I spent so long barred from my duty.
I hope that that guy isn't like legit trying to chase the sniper.
Elimination protocols engaged.
I cannot move!
Zealot automation!
I would very much appreciate it if they moved quickly. You know, it's like, I don't know why they're lagging behind, but these guys, right, they all played Zealot and they can't do anything. Like, these are the Zealots I don't like. Like, if you're gonna play Zealot, you better be a machine. You better be a deadly melee machine. I expect everything dead within seconds. And if you didn't bring enough range, then that's a you problem, Biddy. Gotta hope I can res you before the dude comes up. Jeez Louise. These guys are allergic to teamwork. Ugh.
We should stay together.
Malice will always be easy. Okay, anyway, let's see if he's actually useful now.
Our professional does it.
I sense a new subscriber.
Thank you, new subscribers.
I sense a new subscriber.
Pacification.
Foxbuster! Okay, good work. Get that elevator moving. Would you look at that?
Follow me! Elimination sanctioned. Curiosity is laudable, but don't stray.
Okay, trying to salvage this shit.
Hostile Psyker, ready yourselves. Flavor neutralized.
Time to carry. Time to hard carry, guys. I knew that would happen. Oh, he left the game. Good. Because an actual veteran bot would probably be more useful. if you're gonna get constantly caught and you know, deaderized in Auric Damnation, don't play in the first place. Yeah, I just can't stand rage quitters. Like, look, if you suck at the game, just admit that you suck, you know, and literally just fuck off and don't bother me. Like, it's so annoying to have these people in. Like, as a partner, I'm probably supposed to be nice to people, but you know what? Some people just make me super frustrated. Like, if you're bad, admit that you're bad, apologize to your team, and just say, look, I'm sorry, I'm a loser, but please carry me. Nobody will get mad at you. Everybody will say, okay, we'll try and carry you. Because the community is pretty nice, but if you rage quit, you're a total jackass, in my opinion.
I concur.
Yeah, not everybody can use mouse and keyboard, which is okay. I don't mind that. Just, you know, like, at the very least, if you feel that you're bad, you know, don't rage quit. Don't use the technique like, oh, I got netted, so I'm gonna leave now. And like I think that they should stop that, because like, if you get netted, then you should respawn as somebody who's already downed. Because allowing people to take advantage of this whole rejoin thing and let the bot, you know, take over it, it's such a cheap trick for people to use in Auric Damnation. So no, it's like not skill, you know.
Something different about this place. This is about more than tanks.
Auric is Auric for a reason, that's for sure. But yes, I am 100% going to be sad about this. Also, Chris, thank you so much for becoming an honored robot. Sorry I missed the exact moment.
Atoma is famous
This
for it.
is horrifying.
What else is there?
There should be a penalty, because right now a lot of people, and again, very sad that this is my culture doing it, but it's very common in the Asia region. No, a lot of people what they do in the Asia region is kind of like cheating. They'll leave the game, they'll quickly come back, and what'll happen is like, okay, if you get netted, right, the bot will rejoin as a relatively full health bot. Then you come back in and you're no longer netted. So it's a very cheap way of avoiding certain penalties in games from disablers, which I feel there should be a penalty applied. Like, yes, it'll make things harder for teams, but legitimate players, you know, like legitimate players with the skill will not mind. And honestly, players shouldn't be able to use that as a supplement for poor skill. So it is kind of like an exploit right now, and I understand why Fat Shark did it. Fat Shark did it to make things easier during the times when we didn't have any players, but now we've got a thriving player base, so such cheap exploits probably shouldn't exist in the game. Yes. If it happens, like if you deliberately alt F4, I don't know how difficult it would be to detect, but like the other problem is that Fat Shark servers are so dog shit, unfortunately, that disconnects do happen quite often for a lot of people in certain regions. So I also understand why they can't implement the penalty yet, but hopefully in future something can be done, because it's really unfair. Oh, no problem, Austin. Always happy to help. I don't know how Darktide would fare, but what I can certainly say is that, and this is me being honest, Zazenpa, but Darktide is a bit badly optimized, so it may function slightly poorly. Just be aware of that. Like, I love this game to bits, and I am very happy to be a partner for this game, but I do have to be honest that optimization for this game is not the greatest, and many of my people have had problems, so it can cause some serious issues. Just be aware of that. If you don't mind taking the risk, though, then I would say, you know, definitely give it a go. See how it feels. Because sometimes after a patch or an update, right, the overall optimization, like basically we have to re-optimize the game again. So like after this most recent patch, the DLSS didn't work for like 2 days. I had to get everything, oh dear, resort again. Quickly get me up! Bro. You seriously let me down there. Like, it takes 2 seconds to get somebody netted. Yeah, they saw fire and panicked. It happens so often, unfortunately. But that's life. hope that guy won't get caught. Okay. Why is he checking that area? We've already checked it. Oh lord. Okay.
Shadows of the Master's Make. Medicaid station!
I'll have it!
The bomber has fallen!
Double click!
Okay, good. The guy healed. Let's move on. Sometimes the game manager does say that, but usually it's a sign mostly that your team is inefficient, because if the team is very efficient, like assuming that the Psyker is killing as many specials as I am right now, like it's usually not that big of a deal. You should be able to handle almost anything that comes your way. The problem is mostly when players don't bring stuff that can handle everything. Like theoretically, they should be able to handle this completely.
Target marked. Execute.
This'll fill your wound, my holy king.
There you go. There's always ways to survive, but you gotta know how. Woo! That barrel jump. That's not an actual technique, by the way. That was an accident, but that was hilarious. That barrel jump actually helped me evade that flamer.
It'd be burdensome to be forced to fight alongside the already one-punch me.
Well, that's okay. I mean, you're doing it with friends. I don't see what's the problem. As long as you're not affecting randos with it, you know, I don't think anyone's gonna have too much of an issue.
Execution. Warranted.
Most of the trouble that anyone often has is only when people affect like a random with their game. So it should be alright. But character changing at the end of the stage, technically speaking, is an exploit. So just be careful of that, because I can't help you get banned for it. Alright, as far as I know, you shouldn't get banned in a private game with friends, but theoretically you shouldn't be doing it, because it's not the right way to play. But at the same time, I'm also not, you know, that much of a hard ass that I'm like, I'm gonna report you for that shit, you know. But if you do it, probably don't talk about it in a public stream. That would probably be smart. Whatever illegal shit you do, guys, don't ever mention it on a public stream. Yeah, very, very unwise, because once you do that, that's evidence. Then what are you gonna do? So now, technically speaking, you've created evidence. So try not to do that. Even if you want an answer, probably a public stream is not the best place to answer.
We'll need to break their defenses.
Remember, if you want to do things that may not be fully, you know, 100% correct in a game, never talk about it in public. Surge always feels good with warp charges, dude. Though the Surge with warp charges is not the bug version. Surge with warp charges is the original version. Like, this is the way that we played it before the bug, because it gave the best value it gave the best value per cast, I guess you could say that. But with the bug, basically the surge damage is increased, but realistically, because of the higher because of the higher peril cost, although you're dealing more damage per surge cast, you're casting less. So it really depends on how you feel about it, because for me, sometimes what I'm surging is not really a big target. Sometimes what I'm surging is the smaller targets. So for me, the bug is not that useful. Like, it's okay, but not that great. So although like they can't blame anyone for using it because it's like legitimately a part of the game, I find warp charges far better as a mechanic because it lets me cast a lot more.
Target marked for death.
I will find thee.
Agreed. Agreed.
Well, that's about what I expected.
Indeed.
Why me? What is considered illegal in Darktide? Any mod or, well, look, it's the same with any game. Any mod that affects the gameplay of other people, or any kind of exploit that would probably result in you gaining an unfair advantage. For example, being able to just as like gain XP without actually doing anything. Like these kinds of things would generally be considered illegal. Same with any game. Technically, power leveling other people in other games, or selling that service, or even doing it with friends, can technically be considered against terms of service, but it just depends on how hard the GMs want to be. Like honestly, Darktide doesn't take that much action, so it's okay. But still, just for your own safety, try never to discuss anything that would go against game services, you know, in a public space. Just for your own safety. Look, back in the military, we only had one rule, and I always teach people this one rule. Okay, do but don't get caught. It means do whatever the hell you want, but just don't tell anybody. Don't you know, put it in a public space, and certainly don't go to your commanding officer and say, "Hey, I'm doing this. That's illegal. What do you think of this, sir?" I'll be like, technically, it would be my duty to report it. Like, I'm not going to, but still, don't do that. Bad Shark will never endorse that stuff, but if they did have officially approved mods, it would be nice. Well, I mean, to be honest, Zenpa, your friends should just be playing the game in malice, like, as per normal. Like, I don't understand why they feel the need to, like, go up higher. You know, there's no sense in it. Just play the game normally and learn your characters. I tell you what's even worse is having those characters that, like, they are high level, but they're so bad at the game because they never learn the experience the right way. So, I don't know. I'm not giving criminal tips, I'm giving safety tips, okay? Let's protect yourself. Remember, safety tips. Oh, shh.
Isolating targets. You're enthusiastic, I suppose, Zealot?
Exactly.
Still stinking.
Well, King USM, you should direct them to my stream so they learn how to play the game. Unfortunately, there's always going to be players that are new, players that are ungood, almost said ungood, players who are not very good at the game. That's always going to be, I think, a constant problem with games like this. There's no... It's not like you can punish people for being bad, you know? So, realistically, most games will always have some people who are not very good. And, you know, there's no helping it. You just have to either teach them yourself, or, you know, they have to learn the hard way. Especially in lower rankings, like, there's legit nothing you can do. Because they're new, or they don't know the mechanics. Nobody ever taught them, and maybe they don't even want to learn. Maybe they don't attend streams, they don't attend pro shows like mine. Nothing you can do.
Protocol of light is ahead of you, Zealot.
So I always tell people the most important thing is to attend pro streams. Always attend. Oh shit. How the hell is that guy?
Executing.
Ah, crap. Okay, at least. The best part about this assail knife is that it can sometimes come back the right way and help you.
Indeed. Targets identified.
Shoot your shots! They're dogged!
Indeed.
Once again, you see, it's cheap tricks. These guys, instead of learning to play the game the right way,
Your crusade is over, kid!
Ghostbuster! Executing. It's dead now. Ghostbuster is dead.
oh, come on.
Justice administered. Execution warranted.
Ooh, the focus is real, guys. Thank you, Necrovis. I hope you enjoy the show. Right now, I'm trying my best to survive.
Enemy shooter, endeavor.
Interruption's clear. Is the system reset? For the good Emperor!
The trapper is neutralized. Come back. Sniper. Trapper is neutralized. An elegant headshot. There is no more fire. Scab gunner.
Oh, crap.
Isolating target.
Oh! I respect that guy. He rescued him. Somehow we made this work. I don't know how, but we did it.
Indeed. Mania makes for bold tactics, Zealot.
Killing comes easily to those on faith.
Redemption claims ye! By the good Emperor! Best Psyker!
Don't go, fanatic. efficient, Zealot. Enemies bedding in.
We've seen too much blood.
Oh, the dude's still dead. Damn. I just realized. Fuck, he didn't rescue the guy, did he? He just ran back here, which makes sense to me. Like, I wouldn't have rescued the guy either. Like, there's no sense in compromising this run.
I concur. Tracking. Tracking. Zealot's rather overactive.
Oh, did he go rescue him? Like, did he actually try? I think he actually just tried. Unwise decision, but... Oh my god, he got him. Got him. Time to get out of here.
If we don't move out, we're going to cook.
The best I can do for them is bombarding fire. Oh my god, they did it. Holy cow. All I know is that this is how you play. This is how you get maximum finger strength. GG, I guess. I'll tell you, if I had the scoreboard mod, you'd probably just see like special kills. Mine is like oh Lord. How do I not get hit in the huddle? Okay, so a couple of tips when you get backed up into a corner. So I wasn't able to answer it earlier, but so for those of you that just want, let me just, like, before I end my stream and go for lunch, let me just show you guys a couple of techniques. I know the meat grinder is not really a great situation, but it's also hard to teach in that kind of huddle. But basically, like, what you got to understand is that your dodge has a certain number of frames, right? And what you're basically doing is in that really tight huddle, right? Now this is something you'll get as you go along with practice, right? But I'll try and show it to you by looking at the floor. Okay, so if we use it relatively to the pillar, maybe this will be an easy way to show you. So how far does my dodge move me? My dodge moves me this amount of space, right? And the middle of the dodge, you see this middle part where I cross this pillar is where I have my iframe, right? So I'm invulnerable to anything that shoots me during this middle part. The end part of the dodge and the start part of the dodge, you're not invulnerable, right? So basically what you want to do is in a tight huddle, right? Let's say this pillar is the enemy. You're kind of throwing at the enemy, right? You throw, and then when you hear the sound, you try and make sure that the middle of your dodge crosses the main attack wave, right? So you do that, and even then you're still attacking. You try and attack whoever's closest to you, and then you keep moving like that. Now be aware that because you only have 5 dodges, you are going to suffer a little bit in that. Sometimes the technique won't work. You might actually get killed during the huddle. But like in those panic situations, that's when your skills come out. So what my fingers are doing consistently is that I'm always aiming for that little iframe in between to try and do that. Then I'll throw, I'll cast, try and, get a long cast going. Or if I really need to, I'll just spam a lot of bolts, try and hit the head. I keep my cursor fairly trained on the enemy head. So if the skull is the enemy head, I'll keep my cursor trained around there, and I'm doing this. You see, I always aim for that middle iframe to shift me just so that I don't actually get the hit. So this is what you usually do in the very, very, basically the middle of the dodge is the safe zone. So you're always aiming for that middle, because at the end of the dodge you have no iframe. You're gonna get hit, you're gonna die. At the start of the dodge you don't have the iframe either. like the start part is very short, but technically if you get hit right at the start of the dodge, you will still die. So I've gotten sniped like even as like I'm starting a dodge. It's happened before. But the middle is definitely fully invulnerable.
I sense a new subscriber.
Iframe means invulnerability frames. So like it's the number of frames. Now this is more common terminology in fighting games and Dark Souls, but it's the number of frames during the animation by which your character is completely invulnerable. So if you were shot in the middle of the dodge, nothing is going to happen to you. Like you could be getting a shot directly to the face and you would be invulnerable during those few frames. But as soon as this, you know, once you hear that, it's like as soon as the animation ends, right, you're vulnerable again. And the ending of the dodge is the most dangerous part. So yeah. There are iframes during dodge, and that's why the Psyker, if you take a look at the talents now, I don't mind showing talents because obviously this is an already published build, but if you look at anticipation, 50% dodge duration, what this means is that this particular skill basically states that if you were like the iframes, the amount of iframes that you get is 50% more than you would have. No problem, always happy to help. So yeah, a lot of people are like, how the hell did he survive during that huddle? Like he's, oh my god, every enemy is in melee, but you're still surviving and killing. It's like, you're just taking advantage of the iframes, honestly. Like they're swinging and you dodge, you're swinging, you dodge, you're swinging, you dodge, and in the same time you're attacking. So you get used to attacking while dodging, and eventually your fingers, well, I'm assuming mouse and keyboard, or if you're on controller, you get used to it and you just like maneuver during the fight, during the melee. Or I'll push them back, swing my sword, push them back, you know, dodge back if I can. Like it depends on the tightness of the area and how you can move around, but it can be pretty difficult as long as like the more you observe, I guess, the way that I play. And if you need explanations on stuff, I will do my utmost to try and explain stuff to you guys. Even if it's after a round, I can come into the Psycanium, sort of like explain the movements and things like that. I'll try my best, you know. I don't always succeed, but I can try my best. So in general, this is what you do when you're caught up in that really tight situation. You're like, holy shit, what's going on? You know, it's just something you have to practice over and over with these types of horde-based games, because you're dealing with a swarm that is gonna mess you up. Yeah. So take account of your invincibility frames, and like certain characters like the Psyker obviously have this anticipation, which increases the number of iframes and the number of dodges you can do. It's one of the best talents in the game. Sadly, it's all the way on this side of the tree, and I just don't like that because, yeah, I need Venting Shriek. So, it's not harder on veterans. So the issue with veterans is that it depends on the weapon you're using, Wawa. So take a look at this. Like each weapon obviously has a dodge distance and dodge limit. The longer your dodge distance, if you've got increased dodge distance, you get more iframes. If you're the veteran, unfortunately, like let's say you're using the power sword. Now I'm assuming that you're using the power sword and finding it a bit more difficult. The power sword has negative dodge distance. Let's go on my veteran for a couple of seconds. I can at least show you. The weapon weight is irrelevant. Weapon weight doesn't factor in. The only thing that matters is the dodge distance stat. The rest is irrelevant. Weapon weight is nothing. So, give me a moment. Let me get on my veteran and hopefully I can show it to you. Okay. Into the Bicanium. Okay, so on the veteran, right, if you notice the chainsword has a positive dodge distance. So this is actually like very important because the mobility stat gives you that additional dodge distance, so you've got slightly better iframes than normal on a chainsword. So your dodge, like it'll still be less than what I had with my dueling sword, but the iframes is still there. If you were to slap on a power sword, now the power sword is a brutally strong weapon, but take note, even with high mobility, You've got one less dodge. A power sword has one less dodge than a chain sword. It's only got 4 dodges. Okay, so after 4 dodges, you got no more iframes. And dodge distance is -12. So yeah. Even mid animation, you've got no iframes at all. Like changing in between, yeah, that's a problem. So the power sword, like, it's just really bad at dodging. So it's kind of clunky. It feels heavy. So yeah. This is why actually, like, I recommend the power sword is a powerful weapon. A lot of people have been using it because a certain person put out a video saying it's god awesome and whatever. I thoroughly disagree. I feel that it's much more important to actually choose a weapon that suits you, which is why many people still favor the combat blade, and I myself favor the chainsword. The chainsword is no longer as powerful as it used to be, but it is a fantastic weapon simply because it's got 5 dodges, it's fast moving, and it one-shots beauties. So yeah. Commanding shout with randoms, you bring a chainsword, dude. Bring a chainsword. I use chainsword with my plasma gun. I don't have to use power sword. I very much prefer chainsword with plasma gun because the plasma gun takes care of everything that's important. Chainsword is just for hordes. And although the chainsword is not as efficient as the power sword, I mean, if you just swing twice, most things will die. So yeah. As long as you have a good chainsword, like a semi-decent chainsword, yeah, this is pretty okay. It's quite fast, and if you've got a good blessing that increases your cleave, you can just cleave through everything. So, although you're playing with randoms, right, I highly recommend the chainsword instead. The power sword's a good weapon, don't get me wrong, but because of its lack of mobility, it can sometimes get you killed, depending on the type of team that you bring. I can use a power sword, but I have to be very cautious with it. The chainsword is much more forgiving as a weapon, and it's a great weapon if you really want to, you know, swing in without putting in too much effort. Okay? So thank you guys. We have come to the end of the stream for today. Don't worry. I'll be back on in the evening farming more Ordo Dockets. If you guys have questions, you guys got things you want to ask, stuff like that, swing by. I'll be working on farming Ordo Dockets again in Auric Damnation. Thank you all very much for today. You guys have been a wonderful, wonderful audience. I appreciate all of you. I will see you all this evening. All right. Thank you very much, and I'll catch